Do not attempt this without adult supervision.
Okay, thanks, Jaydad. Well, welcome to the video, and I hope you guys enjoy the video, because it's a short video, but I hope you guys enjoy it, and, you know. Okay, so Jaydad has some Trinidads that he's gonna cut to make Trinidad-O-Lanterns.
Little tiny jack-o'-lanterns.
Exactly, yeah. Little tiny jack-o'-lanterns.
Yeah. I wore the gloves because I wanted to be very careful. These are very hot peppers.
Very hot peppers.
You might notice some of them are green, so some of them weren't ripe yet, but they started molding, so I wanted to save the seeds as fast as I could, so we figured we would go ahead and just cut them into jack-o'-lanterns, and we're going to probably try to grow our own Trinidad Scorpions. So I was very careful to kind of tap out the seeds, try to use as many as I could, and I was very careful not to hurt myself at all. That's why I'm doing this, and we didn't want J-Man to...
With extra precautions, because I'm a little kid, and I shouldn't be handling knives.
Yeah, and if it would have been pumpkin, I probably would have trusted you with it, but the peppers were so soft that if I would have slipped, I would have hurt myself. So
Exactly. You may have, like, sliced off the tip of your finger or something.
Even with the gloves on, I could still feel the heat off the inside of the pepper.
Yeah.
Especially when I was removing it felt weird because it was almost like, I don't know how to describe it, but even with the gloves on, I could still feel almost like a heat coming off of it.
Okay, now Jaydad is carving a face through the Trinidad to make a Trinidad-O-Lantern, and we're not gonna set this out for the trick-or-treaters.
No.
Because they're
way
too
small.
tiny.
And we
tiny.
couldn't even get candles in
noticeable.
them. Honestly, we would have had to use LED lights. So,
LEDs can work the same, but
right. So maybe we'll try that next year. Put out some little... we didn't even have trick-or-treaters over here because of COVID, so...
there wasn't no point anyways.
All right, so the J-Man did get some candy. We made sure that the kids got some candy. We did have bags of candy just in case we had trick-or-treaters, but nobody really showed up. We hope you and your family had a nice, safe Halloween. We had a couple peppers laying around and decided to do a weird video. I don't think anybody has tried to carve jack-o'-lanterns into scorpion peppers. So, J-Man, have you ever tried a scorpion pepper?
No, I haven't tried any pepper besides. I haven't even tried any peppers.
I think you tried a jalapeno once.
A jalapeno.
But no, you've had ghost pepper peanuts.
Yeah.
If you tried one of those was pretty hot.
Ghost peppers are not my type of spice.
They're way too hot for you.
Yeah.
And they're too hot for me, but we tried
Bell peppers?
bell peppers aren't spicy.
Yeah.
They're sweet.
Yeah, they're
I
sweet.
think they're sweet.
Yeah. They're a vegetable.
Look, you can see where it was rotting out, so I kind of used that to carve the mouth for it. And then the green ones, those were a little easier to carve, but the insides...
They were a little more soft. Yeah.
But they could not stand up on their own, and the inside, the peppers, I left the inside in so that I could cut it easier, and you can see it was still so soft and so malleable that it just kind of bent and folded, and it was kind of a boring video, to be honest. I think this is almost a fail. But
I think we failed this one.
I do think so. But it was good to try this. I mean, and we still have the seeds from it, and that won't go to waste. But there's probably a lot of people wondering why the J-Man isn't posting so often. Maybe this would be a good time to mention that.
Well, we're not really posting quite often.
We're gonna try to, though.
We're gonna post as often as we could.
But
we were too late for Halloween, and this was and we're working on making this a good video for you.
Oh, look, see the mouth? It turns to the side. It almost looks like the mask.
Looks like a little skull.
That's pretty cool.
Again, do not try this at home without adult supervision, as you may cut yourself with a knife. You may not wear gloves and then rub your eyes thinking that's okay, but no. Yeah. You should not do that. You must wear gloves for safety.
Right. It was even when you're cooking with these peppers, I would recommend using some gloves because I made the mistake of not doing that one time, and then I touched my eyes, and then it was horrible.
It's not good. It's like pepper spray.
Yeah, it was like instantly tearing up, instantly just regret. I could
That's
taste it
because
in my
the
mouth.
dust. It was just because the dust that was on the pepper.
No, it was the actual juices from inside the pepper. It was because we used it in some General Tso chicken, and I remember I might have touched the cutting board by accident or something. I don't know what I did, but I got it in my eye, and it was like mace. And I remember my other eye was watering, and I didn't even touch it. It was just so hot. That might have been a Reaper pepper too. Which look, I ended up using some paint, and I think it was one of those paint markers, and painting the eyes on it so that I had a mark to follow or to bring out the details in it to make it stand out a little bit more. I think the finished product turned out really nice, but the whole process was very tedious. It took a lot longer than I thought, and the peppers are not even edible anymore, but we're still going to use the seeds, try to grow some more.
We're going to try growing them.
Right. We're going to try growing a lot of things, though. Aren't we going to try? Look how it turned out. I thought it looks pretty good.
Yeah.